Guys, how you doing? I'm here at Perfume with Tom from Brodēon. This is an upcoming niche house that is going to take the world by storm. I do have a couple of questions for you. My first question, what was your inspiration behind getting into perfumery?
Storytelling.
Storytelling?
So I was lucky enough to work in the world of advertising, and that always had a challenge of how to create story branding. But when it came to my own world, I was thinking, how can I continue telling stories through sense rather than with words?
Fantastic.
And that was the motivation.
Love that. I have 4 questions in total. Question number 2, what events will the people expect to see Brodēon at for the rest of the year?
Ooh, that's a good one. So, because of the overwhelming love and support, we launched first here at Perfume, and there are 4 more stores that we're speaking with and hoping to get an open day because I love meeting everyone. And then obviously we're gonna do the niche show in November.
You need to check out the niche show.
In London. And the rest we don't know, because we might come up with a perfume making workshop or we're just gonna do a meet and greet.
Fantastic.
And I'm testing some of the unreleased ones and collect feedback.
I'm very much looking forward to the unreleased ones. I've heard really good things. Question number 3, how many fragrances do you currently have in the works and what can the people expect to see? So more gourmands or animalics like Verdon and Cure, or something maybe fruity, tropical, fresh, clean?
It's interesting as I never think in categories or genres. Something just hits me and I start writing a story. And so I do not know whether it's gonna land in
a certain realm.
Exactly. So I know that I have a very passionate story and I'm using a lot of sandalwood. Or there's another one, the fig one, that it's a creamy, seductive fig story.
I've heard
but
really
then
good
it
things.
I have it with me. Wait a second.
We are cooking, by the way. It is
So
extremely
how
hot.
good is this? So this is the fig. It just overrides here. So you tell me whether if it's gonna land on. I'm in love with this.
Is there your signature pineapple in this?
Yes.
So for those that didn't know, the pineapple that Brodēon uses is sensational. I'm not a fan of fig, but that is gorgeous. That is absolutely incredible.
So then,
wow.
So when fig is kind of a protagonist, but then this is what happens when Santal takes over. So these are the 2 in the making right now.
I'm pretty certain you can layer your fragrances, or they are intended to be layered.
They're intended to be layered because when you have your own story, you want to create your own story. I want to make sure that you can reach out to a Brodēon and then you can layer them in a way that you want to smell like.
Fantastic.
So you see what happens when you go towards Santal.
That's interesting. It's darker than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Again, that is beautiful.
I'm
loving the fig.
The fig on the Santal, and then you will see, where was it? Here.
There we go.
That I think when in the core, it's kind of inviting to have a party. So you have a core story, then Santal can invite fig and vice versa, and then you can have the others. And then it creates a new story. So there's one interpretation that I bottle, but then when you got the bottles, you can create your own interpretation. And they just work so beautifully
together. The way
together.
that those come together
Yeah.
is exceptional. That is fantastic. Wow.
See, that's what I love these open days, because you get direct feedback.
And then final question, if you could only choose one of your current perfumes for the rest of your life,
Oh no,
what
don't
would
do
it be
that to
and
me.
why? The dreaded question.
Oh.
It's like
Out
choosing
of
a
the
favourite
4 that I
child.
have,
The current 4, not including in the works.
I think it would be Mielor.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the closest to my own little story.
Right.
And my husband loves it and my mom loves it, and then the core story was when I was a little boy, and my mom and my parents would go off to an opera house, for instance, for an event, and I would give a hug to my mom wearing a fur coat and parfum, that it had this airy, musky feeling to it, but then it had the sweetness of a labdanum, and it sits on a patchouli bed, and the whole Mialor experience, you either get it or you're never gonna get it. So it's out of the 4, it's the only 50-50 one that I see customers being obsessed. It's one of the best sellers in Paris.
The dry down on it is.
And then, yeah, I would probably pick that one.
So
because it was the
Mialor.
hardest work, because I was so emotional by creating it. So I think I appreciated it the most.
So would you say your family was a big a big inspiration behind
it? Was a big inspiration for that story, and it was the hardest to work with a patchouli, not to be pokey, and how to round it, and how to make it beautiful in a way, but unique, and it has honey and plum and flowers and orange. And so for me, if I have to choose one out of a 4, that it's my go-to perfume every day. So I would usually wear Mialor every day, layered with Verdon, and then I would do party, go out, let's say I would do Verdon with Mialor, that would be another combo, or I would do Cuiré with Roumeur. So
I need to try.
So
some
you
of
just
these
have to
layers.
play with it. It's like a mini wardrobe, and then you just, how do you say it in English? Mix and match?
Little mix and match. Make your own combos at home.
Yeah, it's like when you walk into your closet and you go, okay, so how about this top with this one, and then you come up with a new attire.
I see exactly where you're coming from.
So that was the idea. But if I have to live with one, that would be probably Mialor.
Mialor has a very seductive dry down. I could definitely see why it would be his one to keep out of the bunch. But this was my interview with Tom from brodēon. Thank you very much.
No, thank
You've
you
been
so
fantastic.
much. Thank you so much for coming.
Guys, if you haven't checked out this house yet, you need to stop sleeping and you need to go get your nose on their stuff. Thank you very much.